Ahoy sailors, and welcome back to Sailors365. Come aboard with us in today's episode as we take a deep dive into Carnival Cruise Line's loyalty ambassador, John Heald, and his answer to rumors about the return of the in-person muster drill on board all of their ships. The world shut down in 2020, and a pandemic took us all by surprise, keeping sailors at home and putting the cruise industry to a halt. And when it came time to sail the high seas again, the entire cruise industry had to re-examine everything they did through a health and safety lens, including the highly outdated, annoying, and uncomfortable in-person muster drill.
Before the pandemic kept us in our sheets, every cruise line conducted in-person muster drills prior to setting sail on the high seas. Before sailing away, all sailors know that you must physically visit and check into your muster station. Then, you must stand and watch a mandatory safety demonstration of how life jackets work, along with additional safety announcements to keep you safe during the duration of the sailing.
The United States Coast Guard requires all sailors to know what to do in the event of an emergency while sailing the high seas. The only caveat is their old system in PACE was a nightmare and required you to show up at a specific time. Since muster stations are outside, sailors often stand in the hot sun waiting for the cruise line to track down those first-time cruisers and those sailors who are already maxed out on their beverage package for the day.
Once the cruise industry restarted after the pandemic, the major players in the industry, such as Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and Norwegian, returned to sailing. The cruise restart also introduced a new and modern approach to the mandatory in-person muster drill, making it much easier. All sailors must do is watch a couple of short, informational, and entertaining safety videos and then check in at their muster station. Then voila, now you can return to getting shit-faced on the high seas and be educated on how to save yourself if you fall overboard.
Now for those first-time cruisers or sailors who are already sleeping their drink package away in their cabin, if you choose not to watch these safety videos, you'll hold up the entire ship, delaying it from setting sail on time. In most cases, you'll even be disembarked from the ship if you refuse to comply with these requests. With the e-muster being so easy, who would ever want to go back to in-person muster drills again? Am I right?
Well, here's the thing. A lot of Carnival sailors were up in arms over rumors on a variety of cruise message boards stating that Carnival would be going back to the old in-person muster drill system.
Carnival Cruise Line loyalty ambassador John Heald shared a question that he was asked about the muster drill on his Facebook page.
Our friends on the cruise boards are saying that Carnival will go back to doing the old way of the safety drill from February 1st. I sure hope not. The old way was so inconvenient. People were always late and missing. People were always talking. And it sucks being jammed in herd style like we mean nothing to nobody. The new way is so much better. It's your time during the muster. No one wants to stand around in the hallways waiting on dinner. And no one wants to be herded into crowds for muster. It's a terrible idea, John. So why is this happening?
Carnival's loyalty ambassador John Heald answers questions on his Facebook page every day, and here is his answer to this hot topic.
Well, this and other posts have gotten people all on edge. The fact is that Mrs. Glitterknickers, who posted that we were returning to the pre-COVID way of doing the drill, is mistaken and is talking nonsense. Safety is always at the top of our list. Your safety, the safety of the crew, and ultimately the safety of the ship herself will always be most paramount. The current way is working. It is working for you and for us, and for the U.S. Coast Guard, who come on every ship and check everything we do safety-wise.
John Heald also shared this interesting, behind-the-scenes insider information that Carnival Cruise Line uses to ensure every sailor checks into their muster station.
Just a reminder that if you have 2 drinks and you have not checked in at your muster station and try to buy a third, you will be blocked on the system and unable to purchase a drink until you have been to your muster station.
That's all for now, sailors. Make sure you are subscribed to our channel, hit the like button on this video, and we'll see you next time, sailing on the high seas.